with Tiny on Thanksgiving Day because I have time to do it. And I love getting out for a drive. It is pretty chilly out here. And it's pretty windy out here. I'll try to keep the wind out of the camera if I can. Are you ready to trot, young lady? Let's working trot. That's a good girl. Someone asked why it was an issue when she ducked her head or carried her head low. And the reason for that it is a big issue is because then if she swings her head to the side, she can catch rain underneath the shaft. And it doesn't end up that way with me because the way I drive, but a lot of times it will end up with the horse rearing. And sometimes ends up with the horse going over backwards. So that's why I don't like them getting their head lower than the point of the shaft. The rein lower than the point of the shaft. That is indeed a big issue. She says, I am very enthusiastic about getting out to move in a big space. And they brought a piece of equipment and parked it next to the road, so we'll see how that goes. There's a big red. I'm sure it has to do with cotton. Maybe not, but maybe so. Anyway, whatever it is, it'll be interesting to encounter. What a good girl. She kind of has got to the point that she thinks she can walk and trot whenever she wants to. So we are now in the not going to happen mode. It's going to have to be at my terms. That's a good girl. That one is close enough you can actually go and touch it like you wanted to with the tractor. That's a good girl. Now, when we get closer, then we'll come to a slower pace, and then we'll go look. Walk on. You want to trot on? That's fine and dandy. Let's trot until we get close. That's fine. This gives her plenty of time to look at it on our way down there. It looks like a green cart. Nope, we're not going to go over in the field. It's still muddy over there, and there's a hot wire. So if you decide to be silly and jump sideways, we could end up in a mess, and I don't want to do that. Going this direction isn't too bad. The sun is on my black jacket, and all is okay. When we turn around, it's not going to be so okay. Walk on. It's okay. You can walk up to that grain cart. Yeah, we're going to do our best to keep the camera going. That's a good girl. Yes, you're a nosy thing. You want to know what that is. She's heading right for it. Yes. Stop and look. That's fine. No. Nope. If I don't get upset about it, she won't get upset about it. Look at it. Ready to go touch it. That's a girl. Good girl. No, you're not going to go all the way around. That's fine. You're doing just fine. Oh, goodness. Did it wiggle? I don't think it did. I think it's too heavy to wiggle. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Well, you made it past it. What a good girl. All right, walk on. Now, we're going to go right on down the road, Missy. You ready to trot? No, we're not going out in the field. It's working trot. Working trot. Nope, I got too little rein on you. I'm sorry. Let's working trot. Working trot. Flights to and from Denver go right over the ranch. I know, because I was on one the other day. That's a good girl. Yes, you're being a good girl. Big birds come right on around there. Come on around. Walk on. Yeah, that's where those big birds like to fly out of, isn't it? Walk on. You're okay. The bird is gone. I doubt if there's another one. Yes, those are the water tanks. Those are our old water tanks. The first one I showed you, the white one, you could read a book through the side of that. I'm afraid it's a bit, maybe it's a Sunday water tank because it's holy. Okay, are you feeling brave again? You ready to trot again? It's working trot. It's a good girl. Now, no scaring down here because we have a hill on the side. Yes. That's a girl. That's a good girl. Used to be a big tree down here that was always full of birds, and the drought killed it. And it was a cottonwood. I didn't know you could kill a cottonwood, but we found out. That's no rain in 16 months, no measurable moisture of any kind for 16 months. That's a good girl. Yeah, you're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. Yes, you are. And you'll get half of our drive, but not the other half, because we will be going straight into the wind. What a good girl. There are all the scary things on the right. Let's see if they're on the left on the way home. What a good girl. It's sunny and pretty, but boy, there is a sharp wind. Somebody said the other day, oh, if it's a wind out of the south, it's a warm one. Not today, it's not. What a good girl. I think we're going to go straight for a little while. I believe they have all of this cotton field harvested and baled. No, we're going to go straight, baby. It's okay. Working trot. If it dries out enough, we'll go down in the playground, but not yet. Working trot. Working trot. Yeah, you see that shadow? No, you've passed these before. Culvert's on the side of Culvert's buried is one thing. Culvert's just sitting there looking like giant worms or snakes is a whole nother matter. Good girl. Keep moving. Yep, here comes Amy. Hi, Amy. Amy was going to go up in front of her, and she decided not to, so all is well. There's the harvested field. What a good girl. That's a good girl. Can we walk? Good girl. Walk on. You have a great walk. Let's practice it. Walk on. Good girl. Practice that nice long walk of yours. She has a very, very purposeful walk. Boy, when she is ready to go somewhere, she just really strides out. Very, very pleased with that walk. Walk on. No, you gotta walk straight. I realize that's not big on your menu right now. I'm a baby. I don't walk in straight lines. And she's growing a lot. She's way up in the rump. How do I know this? Because I have to reach up to groom her. Walk on. Nope. Walk on. No. Walk on. This post over on the left is about 1/3 of a mile. So we will turn around at that post. There's our Amy. What do you think, Amy? Come left a little bit. Come left. That's a good girl. Because we're going to turn around to the right. Now come around. Come around. I want you to come all the way around. Good girl. Good girl. She figured out what I wanted and started to do it by herself. Good girl. Good girl. Oh my goodness. All right, we are headed into the wind, folks. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.